back to another video by your girl Tesa Tiara. So as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a story time. You guys have been asking for months, like, T, we need another story time. So girl, here we go. All right, so this story time is going to take you guys back to when I was a teenager. All right, I got caught with a guy in the house. I can't say more than once. Hold on, battery going dead. Let's change it out. Alright, I'm back. So, I got caught with a guy in the house, and I was a teenager, okay? So this is how it all started. My dad, I was living with my dad. My dad and my stepmom, they had a baby who's my little sister Gabby. So Gabby was a baby at this time, right? So I was told, hey T, you're gonna stay out of school today because we need for you to watch Gabby. My stepmom had to go to work. My dad had, I can't remember what my dad had to do, but all in all, it had to be important for them to say, okay, T, we need you to watch Gabby, because Gabby was not in daycare. Gabby has never been in daycare. So yeah, it was just like up to the family. Like we all just kind of like pitched in to kind of like help take care of Gabby. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I called my homeboy, who me and him to this day, like he is my male best friend. If y'all ever hear me talk about my best friend who's a guy, this is who I'm talking about, all right? So I called him up and I'm like, you know, what you doing, whatever. He was like, shoot, I think he was suspended. Either he was suspended from school or he was skipping school. I almost want to say he was suspended. Maybe he got suspended for something. I don't necessarily remember. But I was like, well, I'm not going to school today. What's up? You know, so he was like, well, I'm gonna walk down your house. So I used to always walk to his house. Me and my cousin used to always walk down to his house. So this time he was like, I'm gonna walk down to your house because your people gonna be gone. I'm like, all right, cool. So he get there, we just like, we chilling. Like we are big boy chilling. And it's so crazy because now that I think about it, I'm like, where was my uncle? So my dad, my stepmom, and my uncle has this big old house, right? So they have this big old house. Let me just give you like a visual of the house, because they all own the house together. So downstairs there's a roommate style situation going on downstairs. So or in the middle level there's two, if y'all can hear something in the Kobe, I'm trying to record a video. He's playing with this toy that I got him that is basically like Kobe, no. I wish I could see his face. He just laid on it like but so it's roommate style. So there's two master bedrooms on the first level, right? And so one room is for my dad and my stepmom, the other room is for my uncle. Then upstairs there's two extra bedrooms with a Jack and Jill bathroom, and then on the third level there's like a whole like apartment so to speak downstairs, like legit. It's like space for like Kobe, I'm trying to record a video. There's space for like, it's basically like a loft, okay? So there's a loft downstairs, like a full loft with like refrigerator, stove, bathroom, living room space, bedroom space, the whole 9 yards, right? So pool in the backyard. Long story short, there's a big house, big enough for adults to share and not feel like they're overcrowding, right? So my room at the time was upstairs. So he comes over and we're upstairs and we're kicking it and we're, you know, just chilling. My little sister's playing, you know, we're just chilling. Like, we're not doing nothing. We're not doing nothing that we're not supposed to be doing outside of the fact that you are about to get kicked out. Come on. Come on. Go. So yeah, we're not doing anything that we're not supposed to be doing outside of the fact that he's not supposed to be there at the house. So my dad comes home and I'm like, holy shit, you were not supposed to be home just yet, okay? Now, my dad is like, Tesa. My dad does not call me Tesa, he calls me Tesa. Tesa, come down, something about, I guess he was calling my name. I don't remember, I don't recall. But he comes in and he has this boy who I basically kind of like grew up with, one of his ex-girlfriend's sons, okay? So my dad is one of those people who, like, he dated a woman with kids and he never necessarily like turned his back on those kids after, you know, after the relationship, you know, was gone or whatever like that. And I admire my dad for that because he's a very loving person. He's a Capricorn. So he definitely wears his heart on his sleeve and everything like that. But so he comes in with this guy from my childhood, and then I don't know what, I heard him coming up the stairs or something, girl. So I tell Monte, no, I'm getting ready to walk. I remember, I hear my dad come in the house. And so when I hear him come in the house, I'm like, oh shit. Let me go downstairs and check and see like what's going on downstairs. Now my dad never, ever, ever used to come upstairs. Never. My dad would knock on the wall. He would bang on the wall and call your name. Or he would bang on the wall and that was like an indication to come see what he wanted. He never used to come up them stairs, y'all. My dad came up the stairs. I was halfway going down and he was halfway coming up. My mistake was I did not have my little sister in my arms. I should have had her with me. If I would have had her with me, he would have never had a reason to come all the way up the stairs. Okay? Because he wanted to show, the other dude name was Josh. He wanted to show Josh Gabby. Josh had never seen Gabby or met Gabby. So he's coming up the stairs and I'm like tussling with him like, why are you coming upstairs? Why are you coming in my room? And we like wrestling and stuff like that. And that's not uncommon, too tough for like me and my dad. Like, you know, we just very, very playful with each other. So we wrestling. Monte goes and hides behind my door. Why are you hiding behind my door? Why would you do that? This big ass house and you decide to hide behind my door. Mind you, there's a Jack and Jill bathroom. For those of you that don't know what a Jack and Jill bathroom is when one room is on this side, one room is on this side, and there's a bathroom with 2 doors going into each room. Nigga, you could have went in the bathroom and went in my cousin's room because my uncle has daughters. And so one of his daughters, my cousin Christian, was staying in the other room, but Christian had went to school that day. So you could have went from the bathroom into Christian's room or went in the bathroom and hid in the closet. There was so many things he could have hid in my closet. There was so many things that could have went down besides you hiding behind my door. That was just like the most bizarre hiding spot ever. So he's hiding behind the door. So when I go in the room, I'm like, okay, he's not in here. Good. My dad picks up my little sister off the bed, and as soon as you turn around, exactly, bingo. As soon as you turn around, Monte's behind the door. We're caught. So my dad, being the dad that he is, did not immediately like react. He took Gabby, he walked downstairs, and he didn't say anything else. And so Monte was like, I think I recall him saying something like, shit, your daddy cool as fuck. I was like, no. Like, no, that's the quiet before the storm, bro. Like, no. And then my uncle, like, I remember at this point, Monte is getting his bags and stuff. Kobe trying to come in my room. Monte like getting his book bag and stuff to like leave. And my uncle is standing at the bottom of the steps. And my uncle, I remember my uncle looking at Monte. And my uncle's very blunt. I remember him looking at Monte and kind of like sizing him up a little bit. You know how men are. And he was like, nigga, who the fuck is you? And I'm just like, I couldn't even look Monte in his face with all of this going on, because I was just like, I was at a loss for words, y'all. Like, oh my fucking God. So my uncle, I remember him being like, you know, you got some nerve bringing your ass over here, da, 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 da. I remember the exact words, but it was something along those lines, and I'm just like, shit. Meanwhile, my dad still like did not really say anything to me, like, and I felt so bad, because I'm like, more so than me feeling bad, I was just so mad at Monte, because I'm like, behind the door, like, that's behind the door, nigga, behind the door, like, behind the door. I just could not wrap my mind around behind the door. Needless to say, I don't remember what my punishment was. I don't even think my mother knows to this day that I snuck Monte in the house. I don't know. But girl, I got caught with a boy in the house. And that memory and that moment has been stuck with me forever. When I say forever, I mean like forever, y'all. Like, that is one of the childhood memories I will never, ever, ever forget. So that is a quick little story time. Have you guys ever got caught with the opposite sex in your house? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let's revisit some like nostalgic ass moments and memories. Let me know down below. Have you ever got caught with a guy in the house? My next story time for you guys will be when I got caught having sex in the house. If you want that story time, I need, let me see. Hold on, Papa. Okay, babe. So, if you want the story time of when I got caught having sex in the house, get this video to 300 likes. And when I say got caught, I mean in the act. Like, somebody caught me legs open in the house. So if you want that story time, let's get this video to 300 likes, y'all. And I'll see y'all in another video. Leave your stories down below, please. I am dying to hear them. Mwah. Love you guys.